Hi, welcome along to the second lesson of solving simple equations of the form ax plus b equals c. This is a linear equation, right, where a, b and c are a member of the real number line. Okay, so to solve equations we will apply inverse operations for an unknown variable. We will change the subject to this unknown variable. Okay, I'm going to keep it at x at the minute. Okay, by convention, the subject is on the left hand side. Okay, and let me just take you through a further example and go into this a wee bit deeper. Okay, so 6 plus x is equal to 8. We've got positive 6, inverse operation of positive 6 as minus 6 to keep it balanced. We do the same to both sides. Okay, but we are applying the inverse operation. 0 x equal to 2. We are applying the inverse operation to keep the equation balanced. The left hand side must equal the right hand side. Okay, now the subject here is x, it's on the left hand side. However, if you wanted to solve an equation, then a suitable solution would also be this. Okay, you hear me talking a lot about the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. But if the left hand side is equal to the right hand side, then the right hand side must be equal to the left hand side. So let me show you an example where we might do that. 8 equals x plus 1. We want to apply the inverse operations. We want to change the subject to x, right? So that means that we want x on its own, right? When you have the variable on its own, then this is the subject. So by applying inverse operations, positive 1, minus 1, the inverse operation of addition, the additive inverse is minus. We have to keep it balanced. If we're applying this inverse operation here, minus 1, then we are also doing the same here. So 7 is equal to x. Okay, so the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. It just so happens that the subject is on the right hand side, but it's on its own. That's the most important thing. It's on its own. Now, you might just prefer, and it's probably because we write from left to right, that we like the subject on the left hand side. You can choose for yourself what way you prefer. Let me do one more like this. 16 equals 4 plus x. Okay, so we want to apply inverse operations to solve an equation so that the unknown variable x is on its own. Plot positive 4. Inverse operation of plus is minus. The additive inverse is minus. So I'm using a lot of language here. Right, this is a language that you'll need to get used to, and I would suggest that you keep watching the first video in order to fully understand what we're talking about here. 16 minus 4 is 12, 4 minus 4 is 0, and we've got x on its own. Okay, so x is the subject because it's the subject if the unknown variable is on its own. And then we'll write it, if you wish, as x equals. Okay, so that was the second video on solving simple equations, which are linear equations of this form. Okay, thanks for watching.